Hey! What are you doing? I'm throwing this away.
I mean, these are just broccoli stalks. It's not like we use them anyway. I mean, dog, tripping Pops. Now that's where you're wrong, my brother. Pops is right. Instead of throwing away these good, nutritious broccoli stalks, try turning them into this. Creamy broccoli and pea soup. Delicious, and it's actually really easy to make. Here's how to do it. So the great thing about this recipe is that it doesn't require much outside of your broccoli stalks and peas, although you will need a blender for this recipe, and we're going to be using our Vitamix for this one. So to start off, we're going to chop 1/2 of a red onion. Feel free to use any kind of onion that you like. We just typically use red. Next, we're going to chop up 4 garlic cloves. Again, feel free to use as much or as little as you'd like, depending on how garlicky you want your soup to be. Then after this, we're going to chop our broccoli stalks. We're using 3 broccoli stalks for this recipe. The great thing about the broccoli stalks is that they contain much of the same nutrients as the florets, like vitamin C, vitamin K, folate, and of course fiber. So it's a great way to salvage the whole broccoli. All right, next we're going to saute our veggies in a Dutch oven. So we're going to add our onion, our garlic. We're going to let those cook for a little bit. Then we're going to season them with some salt and some black pepper. Next, we're going to add our broccoli stalks, get those in the mix. And then we're going to season those as well with some salt, some garlic powder, and some black pepper. We're then going to cover this over low heat for at least 5 minutes, just to let the broccoli steam cook a bit, and that'll help to soften it up. All right, now we're going to add our veggie stock. For this, we're using a veggie stock paste, which requires us to add water first. If you already have a pre-made veggie stock, feel free to use that. Now we're going to add our frozen peas. We're using only about 3/4 of the bag because we're going to save some for the end. Next, we're going to add 3/4 cup of nutritional yeast and give it a stir. All right, now we're going to transfer all of the soup to our Vitamix, or at least as much of it as possible. You'll notice that we left pretty much nothing behind. And now we're going to blend this up on high until it gets nice and smooth. It's cool to see how the color and everything blends together. And look at that, it is almost ready, folks. Now we're gonna add our mix back into the Dutch oven and give it a quick stir. And then we're gonna add some more frozen peas. Feel free to add as much or as little as you'd like. We just like to have some peas that are whole in there just to add to the effect of the soup. Taste and adjust the seasonings as you desire. We decided to add a little more salt, a little more garlic powder, one more taste, and voila, that's what we want. Now you're free to eat the soup as is or top it with whatever you'd like. We decided to add a little goat cheese, some toasted pumpkin seeds, and some black pepper. Finishing it off with a couple pieces of naan bread on the side. And there you go, folks. Super nutritious, the flavors are amazing, and we did it all not letting any parts of the broccoli go to waste. I would call this a win-win. Wow, man, that's impressive. Guess I won't be throwing these away after all. I'll start chopping these up.
My boy!
Anytime, my friend. Now, if you want to check out our coconut curry soup recipe with tofu paneer, click on this video here in the top right and we'll see you over there. Peace.